who would be your defensive player of the year right now? J.J. Watt pounded the table on Twitter, and rightfully so, for his brother T.J., and you've got number 99, who we're going to see try and track down Cam tonight for the Rams. Just two of them. Myles Garrett was in the mix, but he did miss a couple of weeks due to COVID-19. I'm wondering who you have looked at this year and thought that's the defensive player of the year, DeMarcus.
I go back into, I look at T.J. Watt and what he's done, and usually the MVPs are on teams that are winning.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't matter how productive you are, because I remember when I had 20 sacks, when I had 19 and a half sacks one year, it didn't matter, because also that when your team's winning, that goes into leadership, that goes into team camaraderie, it goes into a whole team thing, right? Whole team player. So with Aaron Donald, if I say that there was a single player between T.J. Watt and Aaron Donald who would win that, I would say Aaron Donald all day, right? But his team isn't doing as well as the Pittsburgh Steelers. So usually the last thing that I see is probably the last person that I pick. So let's just say that now, T.J. Watt, they're in the Super Bowl. And it's him and Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald's not in the Super Bowl. But T.J. Watt is in the Super Bowl. So I'm probably going to pick T.J. Watt because his team went further. That means in my head that they had a better team. And so I would pick a T.J. Watt at the time when you're talking about MVP, if you're talking about all-around categories that I just talked about.
Yeah, through 16 weeks of a season, I guess. So if you're saying the Steelers have a better record than the Rams, that's who you're taking.
Yeah, that's who I'm taking because that's who I'm going to see in the postseason. And if we're going numbers for numbers, just like, hey, who's the better athlete? I would say Aaron Donald all day. Aaron Donald is the defensive MVP if we're just going off of that. But when you start talking about MVP, MVP means championships in my book. So I would say T.J. Watt.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.